My name is Gabriel Johnson, aka Gabe Island, because I was the best cornerback in college football. Some would say I was the best cornerback in college football history. Now the Chiefs have okay corners, but they don't have their number one cornerback that'll just lock anybody up. So they decide to trade up in the draft to pick me up early in the first round. With my NFL debut being at Arizona, there is no way I get cooked this game. I mean, they have no wide receivers. I kind of feel bad for Kyler Murray. With DeAndre Hopkins leaving the team because he didn't want to play there no more, he's back to having no wide receivers at all. And just look at this play. At least if this was D-Hop, he probably would have threw this up, but instead he just decides to take the sack. There's nothing he could do about that. With my first NFL game being to get to play against these trash receivers, this might be a good way to warm up before I actually get to playing the cold receivers, because those are definitely coming up soon. But hey man, I'm ready for it. I ain't allowed a single touchdown in my college career, and I barely allowed catches, and I had the most picks in the season. And when I say the most boring thing about being an NFL corner that just locks everything down, the quarterback doesn't even want to throw it your way. He doesn't even throw it to my side, because he knows if he does, it might get picked off. But here in the third quarter, he actually tries to pass me the ball, but he ends up getting hit, and the ball ends up being way short. I would have had my first pick. Then here in the fourth quarter, while we're 15-7, it's third down, and Kyler Murray's holding the ball for way too long, and I pass rush to get to him and force a fumble and pick that ball up. I ain't getting no luck this game. Third down, we're up 22-7. He tries to pass the ball to the guy I'm guarding, but he gets hit again, and I don't end up getting to catch my pick. We beat the Cardinals 22-7. I won my first game of my NFL career. That's good. Now, for my first game, I allowed 0 catches this whole game, and I only got targeted twice, and they would have been picked off. Now it's week 2, and we're playing our home opener against the Chargers. And after winning the Super Bowl, these fans expect nothing but winning. There was no scoring going on in the first quarter, but in the second quarter on 1st and 10, my play recognition was terrible. I guarded Keenan Allen's route even though they ran the ball. Later on in the second, we're up 10-7. I end up allowing my first catch of my NFL career from a zig route. It's Keenan Allen. He's one of the best route runners in the league. I've never got beat by a route like this before. On 3rd and 4, he kills me off the press and hits me with a slant. And then on 3rd and 2, he kills me with another slant. Look, it's not gonna happen again. Now it's the fourth quarter, and it's 17-17, and we end up getting this big sack. That's good defense right there. Now on 2nd and 20, he runs an out route, and I tried to let him catch it so I could try to punch the ball out, force a fumble. He holds on to it. We end up blocking him up that drive, and then for OT, we end up getting the coin toss, and we chose to receive, of course. Now I don't know if they caught a pick, if they got a fumble or something, but they end up getting the ball on outside of the field already, so really the game is over. We end up losing this game in OT 20-17. We cannot be losing home games, especially the home opener. I had a good amount of tackles this game, but it's mainly because I allowed a good 3-4 catches from Keenan Allen. That's not going to happen again. I'm especially not trying to allow no catches against the Colts. I tried to bake this route. He ended up throwing to the other side of the field, and it's still picked off. Either way you would have threw it, it was going to get picked off. On 3rd down, when I was not expecting it, Anthony Richardson tries to test me, but he's lucky I was not in range to catch that pick. It's 3rd and 6. They're damn near in the red zone. I'm hoping he throws his ball up to Michael Pittman, but he decides to throw to the other side and ends up getting deflected. They got to kick the field goal. It's 1st and 10. They're all the way backed up, and I don't know what it is about quarterbacks and not throwing the ball, but Anthony Richardson just decides to take the safety, and we'll take it. That was a very boring game. Didn't get tested at all damn near that game. 24-10. 3 weeks in, still ain't caught my pick. Hopefully I end up getting one next game, but it's going to be a hard one though. Now we're playing against the Buccaneers. Coach told me that I'm going to be switching off of Chris Godwin and Mike Evans sometimes, but I'm mainly going to be on Mike Evans just because of my size. 1st and 10 is opening drive, and I allow a catch, a little slant. He not getting no more than that though. And after Godwin hit me with a slant, Mike Evans hit me with a slant. Yeah, I'm going to have to lock in this game. They're actually good. On 3rd down, they're in the red zone. Coach got us in the zone, and quarterback just throws his ball up. It gets tipped, but I'm not in the area to catch the pick. I could have had my first, but teammate ended up catching it. Now, the Bucs got to have a top defense in the league because Mahomes cannot score right now. It's still 0-0. Coach got us in the cover 3's play, but I watch film. I know what play this is, and I know what route Chris Godwin's running. He's running the corner route, and I end up catching my first pick of my NFL career. And then on the next drive, Mike Evans tried to do a trash ass curl route. I read that shit, bait the quarterback, catch this pick, and take this shit all the way home for my first pick 6 of my NFL career. I already have 2 picks in the first half, so quarterbacks should already know not to test me. He tried to throw this ball, and I ended up deflecting it. It's the third quarter, and we find ourselves up 28-0. Like, they cannot do anything to our defense right now. Like, it's only the third quarter. We're already up 35-0. They try to throw this ball up, but I'm here. You're not passing the ball in my zone. Throw it to the other side. We end up beating the black off the Buccaneers. We won 38-0. I ended this game with 2 picks, a touchdown, and a couple deflections. This was a crazy ass game. And Chris Godwin and Mike Evans only had 1 catch on me each. The rest of their catches was really when I was in zone. So yeah, I own them right now. After that crazy game, coach decided to put us in man-to-man drills for like the entire practice, because for my next couple games, I'll be guarding the top receivers in the league, like Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams, players like that. And through most of the game, I will be man-to-man with these top receivers, because coach want to know if I really deserve my nickname, Gabe Island. After an amazing practice, I'm ready to go through this little gauntlet, whatever. I'm finna lock these niggas up, no cap. First up, we got Devontae Adams, and we're at home, so there's no way we should lose to the Raiders at home. Now, before the game, I let DA know I'm not allowing him to have any space. If I'm man-to-man with him, he's not getting nowhere. On 3rd and 11, I see he's doing a little head tap motion, so I'm hoping he's going to throw the ball up to Devontae Adams, but the quarterback doesn't even do that. Like, I was ready for it. On 2nd down, Devontae Adams is lined up inside the numbers, and he's doing a cross route. The quarterback throws the ball to him, but I deflect that ball. Like I said, I'm locking him up. It's the 2nd quarter, and we're losing this game 10-7. He tried to do a curl route. I'm on that. And on the other side, Jimmy Garoppolo decided to just throw that pick instead of throwing the pick to my side. I'll take it, I guess. For some reason, our offense cannot score against the Raiders, and Devontae Adams hit me with this route, but I'm still here. I'm deflecting that ball. You're not catching the ball on me. Down 13-7 now, and on 3rd down, Devontae Adams actually hits me with this route, but too bad Jimmy Garoppolo is trash. It's the 4th quarter. We still only have 7 points, and he tries to throw the ball to Devontae Adams, but he does not see it, and I catch my first pick of the game. After I caught that pick, we ended up scoring, but it's 3rd and 4, and they're already on the outside of the field, so the game's really over. All they need is a field goal. Now, this was a very disappointing loss. We lost 16-14. I won the receiver DB battle, but they won the game. I mean, just look at the game Mahomes had. It was terrible. Only 178 yards with 2 touchdowns and a pick. Now, I'm going to be 100%. Madden needs to fix their game, because for some reason, no matter what team you're on, no matter how good the offensive players are, the offense is going to be trash. If you play franchise, you understand. Devontae Adams only had 2 catches for 22 yards, and I believe that one of those catches was when I was in zone. Wasn't even guarding him. And of course, I did my thing. I also caught a pick. Now we got a chance to redeem ourselves. We're at home back-to-back games. This time we got to play against the Bills. Now, I don't know why, but for some reason, whenever people catch the ball on me, it's normally always a slant route. Now, I wasn't too much of a tackler in college, but one thing I did do was learn how to strip that ball. I punched the ball out on 2nd down, giving us that ball back. Offense did absolutely nothing with that ball, and for some reason, we ended up running man here. They run slants and score. After Diggs hit me with the slant last time, I learned from my mistake, and I played this time. I locked it up. Now, for some reason, later on down that drive, he tried to hit me with another slant, and I ended up catching my first pick of the game. You cannot do the same route to me that many times and expect me not to catch that pick. I'm gonna be there. Somehow, offense only got 3 points from that pick I caught. Oh man, shit crazy. 4th and inches, they try to run the ball up the middle, but somebody punched that ball out. And somebody picked the ball up and took this all the way home. What a fucking play. It's 4th and 1. They try to run the ball down the middle and they get the 1st down. Now, for some reason, coach actually sits me out while we're on the goal line. I guess because I'm a cornerback. He don't want me to get hurt or nothing, but I guess. They end up scoring, and of course, our offense did nothing with the ball. So now we have to get another stop. It's 3rd and 12. They decided to run the ball because they're all the way backed up, and we stop them, so they got to kick the field goal. Hopefully, offense can get some points. Luckily, offense actually got a field goal. Josh Allen throws his dumb pass. They have no timeouts, and the time runs out. We win. With how good our defense was, we should have won this game by a lot more than 3. And I caught a pick this game. Let's keep this pick streak going. It's crazy. Dawson Knox was the one going crazy this game because Stephon Diggs only had 1 catch for 13 yards. Yeah. That's why they call me Gabe Island. After an amazing first couple of games in the NFL, we get to play against the 49ers at their house. I get to guard Deebo Samuel. Offense actually decided to score. We're up 7-0 in the first quarter. And one thing about me, I need to work on my pursuit angles because it's bad. It's 3rd down on our side of the field and I get hit with a slant. But I'm there though, so I force him to drop that ball. After they got their field goal, our offense did not score. He hits me with another slant, catches the ball, and breaks my attack because, you know, I'm not that good of a tackler. It's 3rd quarter, and we've been playing great defense this game. I mean, Deebo hasn't even been getting targeted. And on this play right here, we end up forcing this fumble, picking the ball up, and taking it all the way home for a touchdown. Now we're up 24-6, and of course, he hits me with a slant. Literally, that's the only route he can hit me with, because everything else is locked up. This game is basically over with, but on 2nd down, Brock Purdy throws his pick right here. And man, it's over. I've been locking Deebo up so much that he has not been testing him that much, but on this play, he tries to throw the ball my way, and of course, the ball is out of range, even though I have Acrobat. My player didn't even try. This was a very boring game for us. They just ran the ball most of the time, and we locked up. Deebo had a good 4 catches for 34 yards on slants. My little pick streak is over with. Looks like quarterbacks don't want to test me no more. Now, after dominating the 49ers, next game we play against Derrick Henry and the Titans. So, yeah, I'm going to need to learn how to tackle just in case he comes my way. Coach knows that my weakness as a DB is my tackling. So, he's just teaching me how to approach different tackling styles or whatever, especially when it's a bigger running back. I need to, you know what I'm saying, go for the legs a little bit more. So that's what we worked on this practice. After a pretty good practice, we should be ready for D-Hen. It's the first drive of the game. They're already in the red zone. I'm showing off what I learned in practice, hitting Derrick Henry from his legs. On 3rd and 2, our D-line instantly shed and got in and hit the quarterback, getting a big sack, forcing him to kick a field goal. We're a great pass defense team. But one thing we can't really do that much is play against running backs like Derrick Henry. He comes in and gets a touchdown. Can't stop it. Our offense gets stopped, but they're all the way backed up, and we end up getting a safety on this play right here. Offense, y'all have another chance to go get some points. We gave them another chance by getting a safety for them, and they did nothing with the ball. Titans get the ball back. We better not find a way to lose to the Titans, because they are terrible. Like, look at this pick he threw. That wasn't even open. If he would have threw it to my side at least, it would have been a smarter pick, I guess. We can't lose to these niggas, bro. It's the 4th quarter. We found a way to be up 19-10 after all they did in the 3rd quarter was run the ball, and they made it to the goal line. Coach is taking me out the game because there ain't much I could do on the goal line. 22-17, and this is basically their money drive. Derrick Henry gets out, and yeah, we just can't stop him right now. On 4th down, it's only 15 seconds left in this game. They have no other choice, and he just throws his ball up to Treylon Burks. He dunks on me. I never got dunked on, but he dunks on me. It's out of bounds. That's game. Imagine if that was in bounds. I wouldn't let it happen, but, you know, the only person on their team that went crazy was their tight end. Every other receiver was locked up. In another game without a pick. This just getting boring. Quarterbacks don't test me like that for real. Now it's week 10. We're playing against the Jaguars. On 3rd down, Trevor was actually testing me on the flats, but I was not there fast enough. It's 4th down though. On 1st and 10, I'm feeling a little shicey, so Christian Kirk tries to make a little bit of contact with me, and I throw his ass to the ground. Now I don't know what got into me on that play right there, because I have never done that before in my career, so that was real crazy. We're up 6-3, and on this play, I get hit with the nastiest corner route I've ever got hit with in my career. I mean, I guess you could say he got his get back for me throwing him on the ground. That was the nastiest I ever got done in my career, in college, high school. Yeah, that shit was nasty. On 1st and 10, they're running slants, and I tried to catch this pick right here. And I have acrobat, so I expected my player to jump for that ball, but he didn't. It wasn't even going to my receiver, but at least try though. We're winning 13-10 now in the third quarter, and they run this ball and they almost get out. If me and this other guy ain't catch him, he would have scored. Coach takes me out the game because, you know, I can't do shit on the goal line, I guess. And this is what really pissed me off. They scored, and we still have 13 points. And they're already on our side of the field. This game's over. I can't wait to see the stats that Mahomes had in this game. 17 for 32. Nah, see, I don't know, man. Christian Kirk, I think that's the most amount of yards I done allowed from a receiver this season. And I'm still on my pick list streak. Hopefully this ends in next game. I really hate losses like that. It's really annoying. But next game, we play against the Chargers again. And we cannot lose to them again. And with me most likely going to have to be guarding Keenan Allen most of the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to work on guarding different types of routes. And I realize that comeback route is one of my worst routes. But then again, I don't even think I've guarded anybody who's ran a comeback route this season. Like, it's just been straight curls, slants been killing me. Curls, I try to bait curls and stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, really, I just got to lock in so I can lock up Keenan Allen again. Hopefully this time we can win. Playing the Chargers for our second time. We was at home last time when we lost. We have to beat them while they're at home. One of our most productive pass rushers, George Karlaftis, he got injured last game. He'll be out for this game. And with him being out, we expect everybody else to come up and produce even more than they was when he was playing, as Chris Jones gets his first sack of the game. And then right after Chris Jones gets a sack, another D lineman chases Justin Herbert down and gets him a sack. On 3rd and 4, this is where Madden really pisses me off. I have acrobat, so I baked this route, and I should have died for it, but for some reason, my player didn't die for it. It would have been a pick. You know, 1st and 10, they're in the red zone. Justin Herbert tries to fit this ball in, but ends up getting picked off. Offense scored at 7-3 in the 3rd quarter, so there was no scoring going on in the first, really, and they end up fumbling this ball right here, so we get the ball right back. Offense put some points on the board. And that they did. We're winning 14-3. Now we're running a cover 3, and somehow Mike Williams gets open in the middle of the field and scores a touchdown. Nobody could catch him. It's 14-9, so they decide to go for 2, and they get it. We're up 17-11. Justin Herbert just throws an incomplete pass, and this was just unnecessary. 2nd down, they run the ball in the red zone, and Austin Ekeler just turns into Austin Ekeler and finds a way to get this 1st down. Coach took me out of the game on the goal line. They scored, and of course, our offense did not score back. Mahomes with a very, very bad game. Yeah, man, that's why we lost. For some reason, my coach did not decide to put me on Mike Williams, but I was locking Keenan Allen up. He only had 1 catch for 11 yards the entire game. We really just lost to the Chargers both games in this season. That's crazy. The fact that our offense can't score when it matters, even though we have Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, it's absurd to me. Madden, y'all need to fix y'all game. So with our offense having their offensive struggles, coach decided to put us in a little red zone drill. And yeah, we'll find out exactly why our offense is trash. You could say it's because the receivers, but we have Travis Kelce at tight end, and there's no reason why he shouldn't be getting a lot of stats each game. But yeah, in practice, Mahomes just looks like shit. Like, he throws this dumbass pick in the coverage. It just wasn't smart. So at this point, we just need to realize as a defense, we're just going to have to carry the offense like our offense isn't the Chiefs. Our offense did not score when they got the ball first, but they did back them up, so we ended up getting a sack. Offense did not score with the drive to get him. I get hit with an out route from Cooper Kupp, and good thing it was out of bounds. On 2nd and 10, of course, we're in man-to-man. We're locking them up, and they try to do a little broken play shit. Yeah, that's not happening. D-line was on that, forcing them to throw a very, very bad pass, and it was getting picked off. Now, the only time I hate playing man is in formations like this, because Cooper Kupp can easily beat me on a route like this and get a little bit of yards. I'm not letting him do that again. We're actually beating them 19-0 right now, and Cooper Kupp hits me with a deep post, and good thing their quarterback is trash. And things like this make me really not like Madden a lot, because I should have had this pick. At least he didn't catch the ball though, I guess. It's 4th down. I'm actually supposed to be in a deep zone because it's cover 3, but I come down and dive on this ball and catch my pick. I finally catch a pick. I haven't had one in a couple of weeks. We had a really good bounce back week against a team that we should have blown out by more than 19. Like I said, Cooper Kupp only had 2 catches for 37 yards. He got locked up. And I finally caught another pick. It's been so long. Currently, we are 7-4. So with a 6 seed, we're going to have to win some more so we can get up higher seeding or whatever. But offense, we need y'all lock in. It's finally week 13, so it's Bengals week. And I'm able to play Jamar Chase, so it's definitely going to be fun. But unfortunately, what I did not know was before the last game, he ended up getting injured. So I guess I'm going to have to guard T. Higgins this game. Now, in terms of matchup-wise, it's actually a little bit better that I'm the one guarding T. Higgins instead of L'Jarius Sneed. But I mean, he still cooked me on this play. Then on 1st and 10, he kind of does the same route again. I'm actually there a little bit, but he ends up holding on to the ball. I ain't thinking too much about him catching the ball a little bit early. This normally happens every time I play a top-level receiver. Then I'm catching the ball a couple times in the first, but towards the end of the game, I start locking up. When I tell you, L'Jarius Sneed has to be an unsung hero to this team. He catches so many picks. He's right behind me in the pick race. Offense scored with the pick he just got, and then they throw him another pick. Joe Burrow throws a second pick to L'Jarius Sneed. He takes us all the way home for a touchdown. That's a pick 6. I hate when this happens as a cornerback. On this 3rd down, I think I'm going to have the pick, but the receiver runs in front of it before I can get to it. And plays like this is what really makes me mad at Madden. On 1st down, they held the guy up, he gets hit, and I could have picked it up and ran with it, but Madden made me run back. I easily had a touchdown. I hate this game. We are doing the Bengals dirty, and I disrespect them by running away from the receiver in this cover 3, and I still catch up to the ball and catch this pick for my first pick of the game. I take this all the way home for a pick 6. And then again, with Madden making me mad. Madden, why is Nick Bolton doing my celebration? I just caught a pick 6, and they gonna make him take my, really? And right after throwing me a pick last time, he tried to throw this slant, and Joe Burrow, you need to learn how to text me. There's 2 picks in this game. We had a very dominating performance against the Bengals, 28-3. This is the most yards I'm pretty sure a receiver has ever had on me in my rookie season right here, and he had 54. But with me and L'Jarius Sneed catching 2 picks this game, with also each of us also had a 6 with one of our picks, so this was crazy. Now we're playing against the Broncos, and we know how they play. We know how to stop them. On 3rd and 7, we play some great defense to get a sack. Up 7-0, and momentum is definitely on our side. They catch this ball, but we force a fumble. We pick it up, and it's back to our ball. Offense, just go ahead and get some more points out of this. That's at least a field goal. Offense actually scored a touchdown, so we're winning 14-0, and Jerry Jeudy hits me with an in route. I get beat off that, and this is the longest route that I really allowed in my career so far. 3rd and short, they try to run the ball to the other side, and yeah, we got guys over there stopping that run. On 4th and inches, I do something I don't normally do. I stop the run, get behind the line, and force turnover on downs. I don't know what got in the Curlin Sutton on this play, but on 1st down, he just catches this ball, and for some reason, nobody could tackle him. There was terrible angles. We tripping over each other, and he just runs in for an easy touchdown. This was a crazy play. Up 21-7 in the 3rd quarter, and he runs an out route. I tried to dive and catch this ball, but I ended up dropping the pick. And after this play, I definitely learned my lesson on tackling. I tried to tackle him from the top. Yeah, I got trucked. I definitely should have hit him from his legs. We're only up 14 points, so them scoring a touchdown here put them in a great position. And Courtland Sutton is wide open in the middle of the field. That's a touchdown. Offense ended up punting the ball back to them, but Russell Wilson is so trash. He inaccurately throws his pass, and it goes right to Trent McDuffie. He takes us all the way home for a pick 6. That's a clutch pick 6. We're going to win this game 31-28. I don't know how I got close at the end, but it did. We won though. And Jerry Jeudy only had 3 catches for 43 yards, so hey, I'm still on my lockdown terror. You know what I'm saying? I ain't catch a pick, but y'all see me locking down all these receivers. I mean, nobody even has 100 yards on me yet. Now, if we find a way to lose against the Texans this week, it'll be inexcusable. On the first play of the game, CJ Stroud actually tries to test me here, but y'all know I'm knocking that ball out. In last game, Travis Kelce actually got hurt, so he'll be out for the game. That's bad. They made it all the way to the red zone. On third down, CJ Stroud throws his dot in the red zone. That's a touchdown. Offense, we need y'all to respond. Beginning of the third quarter, we're losing 10-7. I get hit with a little out route, but it's not that long. It don't even matter. If it ain't a long route, it don't matter. On third and short, they try to get a little creative, putting the receiver in motion, trying to run the ball up the middle, but we stopping that. That's a good stop right there. Offense ended up getting a field goal after we got that stop. And on third down, I finally got in the flat, so I'll just go ahead and make the tackle. That's a good play right there. They got to kick the field goal. Now, we're within a minute of this game being over when it's 13-13. And CJ Stroud throws his dot and they're in field goal range, kinda. Then on 1st and 10, they run the ball to my side. I take a terrible angle. I don't know what I was doing. I'm terrible on the run, but I chase him down and force him to have to take a field goal. Now, I don't know what happened. I guess they missed the field goal and Mahomes went down and scored a touchdown at OT. I don't know. It's Madden. I mean, Mahomes had a pretty mid game. He threw a pick with 1 touchdown. At least we won though. And I mean, none of their receivers did anything. Like, all of us cornerbacks, we was locking up. I have been waiting for this game for most of the season. I finally get to guard DK Metcalf. Now, for some reason, right out the gate, Geno Smith actually tests me for the first play of the game, but I'm there. DK, I'm going to lock you up this game. It's 3rd and 5. I already know he's finna go for a streak, try to get a little dunk on, but Geno does not throw it. Like, why ain't he throw it? We locked him up last drive, and offense getting the ball back. DK tries to run a post up, but I'm guarding that. And we end up getting a sack. I don't know what the Seahawks are doing, but they aren't giving DK any creativity in his routes. He's just been running straight streaks, and we end up getting another sack. There was no scoring going on in the first quarter. In the second quarter, yeah, we're still locking up. We get a sack, put them out of field goal range. They still end up making that field goal, but we got a field goal back, and for some reason, I did not play this route correctly. I'm in the deep zone. I was lurking around too much. I need to stay in my zone. We're losing 10-9, and I get hit with a little short out route. Now, short routes are the best things to like beat me with. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the little short routes always normally kill me, but if you run it too many times, y'all see, I'm going to eventually get on there and get that pick. On 1st and goal, they decide to run the ball. Kenneth Walker ends up getting pushed into the touchdown, and he ends up scoring. Our offense just couldn't keep up this game. We lost 24-16. And like I said, I lock up any nigga I line up with. DK only had 2 catches for 27 yards. That's one of the worst I done did a nigga all season. And again, no pick, but hey, lock the nigga up though. Now, I'm not gonna lie, throughout the season, we've been losing way too many games that we should not have been losing, and it has been majority because of offense lack of being able to score or being able to keep the ball out of the defense's hands. It's like for some reason, we get a lot of stops as a defense. We are a top 5 defense in the league, passing wise at least. But for some reason, our offense just cannot keep up with us in terms of dominance at all. Like, it's ridiculous. So throughout practice, we were trying to fire them up for this next game because we ain't trying to lose no more games. We're trying to get this first seed. After a pretty good practice, we ready for this next game. We should be able to win. We play against the Broncos again, and this time, it's a snow game. It's my first time ever playing in the snow, too. Now, last time we played them, we actually won, but it was a 3-point game. I feel like it should have been more than a 3-point game, but we'll have to prove it this game. We at home. On 1st and 10, Nate coach decides to put Jerry Jeudy on the other side of the field from me, and he ends up scoring a touchdown right here from 15 yards. He's lucky, because he ain't catching no balls on me. It's 7-7, just like I said. He ain't catching no ball on me. He runs a slant, and I dive for this pick. It's a terribly thrown ball, but don't throw it my way, though. Up 14-7 now. The second quarter's coming to the end. We feeling this momentum. Yeah, we momentumalizing. It's finna get crazy. It's the third quarter. We're still up 14-7 on 3rd down. I was hoping he was gonna throw this ball up to Jerry Jeudy, but he just decides to throw it out. It's 4th down now. They gotta punt the ball. Up 21-10. This game is basically over. It's 2nd and 10. He just throws his pick to L'Jarius Sneed. Like I said, bro been going crazy. This game went how I felt like it should have. Like it should have last game, 21-10. And like I said, Jerry Jeudy had 1 catch for 15 yards, and it was that touchdown when he was on the other side of the field, so he caught no balls on me. Pause. Me and L'Jarius Sneed ended up with a pick this game. We are the best cornerback duo in the league. It is finally the last game of the season, week 18, and we got to play against the Raiders. Final showdown against Davante Adams. It's the last game of the season, so we got to end off the season strong before we go into the playoffs. And our D-line ends up getting a sack, and ends up being a strip sack. We pick up this ball, and our offense could easily score. Up 7-0 on 1st and 10. I was hoping Jimmy Garoppolo was going to throw this ball, but he ends up waiting a little bit longer till I came down. And he throws the ball to Davante Adams, and he dunks on whoever that DB was. I ain't lie, sometimes I would get bored, so I try to bait quarterbacks, and he actually throws this ball. My player does not dive for it, so Davante Adams ends up catching it. I have Acrobat Madden. Second quarter, we're up 13-7 on 1st and 10, and I get hit with this route, but I'm still there, and I force Davante Adams to drop the ball. I normally don't get hit with the same route 2 times in a row, but he hits me again with it, but this time I'm not close enough to try to knock the ball out. It's 3rd down. They're out of field goal range, so I'm hoping he's going to throw this ball to Davante Adams, but he ends up throwing this ball out of bounds. Why are you being scared? He like one of the best receivers in the league. Just throw it up. It's the 3rd quarter. We're up 20-10 now on 1st and 10, and Jimmy Garoppolo is trash. He throws his pick to L'Jarius Sneed. That's too easy. We're up 27-10 now, and it's only going to get worse. On 3rd down, he actually throws his ball to Davante Adams, but he's so trash and inaccurate, the ball goes out of bounds. What a way to end the regular season. We blow the Raiders out 37-10. DA had 88 yards with 4 catches. Now, one of those catches was not on me, but it's the most yards a receiver that had on me. Now, I don't know what our record was, I forgot, but we did end up with the 1st seed, and that's great. The season is finally over with, and somehow we end up having the number 1 seed. And we're into the playoffs. Now, throughout the season, our team offense has been very, very mediocre. So this practice right here, we need to really turn up. The main focus of this practice is to get Mahomes and the offense way better on this side of the field so that they learn how to score, because there's no way we're going to make it to the Super Bowl and then win the Super Bowl if we can't do anything on offense. Our defense can't be the only thing that's good on this team, especially when we have the best quarterback and best tight end in the league. Like, Madden, this game's trash. Alright, now it's the AFC divisional game. This is my first playoff game. We got the Chargers, a team that we play 2 times a year, so we know how they play. I'm gonna have to guard Keenan Allen again. The last 2 times I played against Keenan Allen, I locked his ass up, so I already know he's coming in this game really trying to get his get back, cause yeah, I'm a rookie and there ain't no way I should be locking him up like the way I was. Hey man, y'all already know Chris Jones on 1st and 10. He gets a big sack right here. Y'all know how he do when he gets to the playoffs. He plays a lot better than he does in the regular season. There was no scoring going on in the 1st quarter. In the 2nd quarter, we're up 7-0, and Justin Herbert puts this ball on the money. I almost get to it. Keenan Allen snags it though. And then right after I catch, L'Jarius Sneed is not going for it. He catches this pick, and he almost ends up taking this all the way home, but he gets caught. Up 14-0 now after Sneed caught that pick, and our D-line is not fucking around in this game. They chase down Justin Herbert when he tries to escape the pocket and get a big sack. On 3rd down, the 2nd quarter is coming to an end, and Keenan Allen does a little crossing route, and he beats me on it, but good thing I did not allow him to score the touchdown. They got to kick the field goal. These niggas decided they did not want to kick the field goal. They want to go for the touchdown, and he ended up getting sacked. They had no timeouts. Dumb decision. We're up 20-0 now in the 3rd quarter, and this is not my fault. It's Madden. I pressed triangle to go for the pick, and my player went to the right side. Like, the ball is in front of me. I could have had it. I don't understand this game. It's the 4th quarter. We're up 23-7 in the 4th down. They're going for a Hail Mary, and this is my chance to get my first pick of the game. And of course, the ball goes to the other side. I ended up winning my first playoff game in my NFL career as we dominated the Chargers. Now listen, he had 130 yards, but a good amount of them was not on me. Alright? You could say I got cooked last game if you want to. That was the first game that I really allowed somebody to have a good amount of yards or whatever. But look, man, that's the conference championship. When we playing against Aaron Rodgers and the new look Jets. I'm not losing to the Jets, I ain't gonna lie. Let's get into this shit. 1st and 10, they're trying to run the ball. I'm over here, so I'm going ahead and letting a big hit on them. It's 2nd and inches, and we're in the playoffs, so I have to make big plays, especially on the run. I get back there and stop the running back from getting the 1st down. Then on 3rd and 1, I'm in the flats, but Aaron Rodgers throws the ball so fast I couldn't even get to it. I tried to go for the pick. I ended up pushing the ball out, but it's out of bounds. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I've never been a run, stop, and running back, but I don't know what got into me this game. I just been getting back to making big tackles on the running back. Then on 3rd and goal, Aaron Rodgers can't find nobody to throw to, so he just throws it to the flats, and one of our DBs makes the tackle. That's a good tackle. They got to kick the field goal. We're up 7-3 now, and on 3rd down, if you wait too long, one of our D linemen is going to get to you. George Karlaftis gets a big sack. After that defensive stop, we're now 14-3, and I said they're running a screen play, so I try to run over here, get the ball, try to get an easy pick, but he throws the ball down. 2nd down, that boy Chris Jones is really trying to get back to the Super Bowl. He gets to that quarterback fast as hell and gets a big sack. Then on 3rd and 7, we're playing amazing defense. Aaron Rodgers holds the ball for way too long again, and another D lineman ends up getting a sack. Our defense was just way too good for the Jets. We won 24-10, and we going to the Super Bowl in my rookie season. I was guarding Garrett Wilson for the majority of the game. He only had 3 catches for 21 yards. And of course, I ain't catch no pick, but I made big plays when I needed to. And now here we go. Finally made it to the Super Bowl in my rookie season. Am I going to be able to win? And the craziest part about this Super Bowl, we're playing against the Packers, who have Teddy Bridgewater as a quarterback. It might have been their defense that got them here, but look, they lost. They don't have Devontae Adams, of course. They don't have Aaron Rodgers. How did they make it? I don't know, but we better not lose to them. They're trash. On 3rd down, Teddy Bridgewater is coming out aggressive. He tries to throw this ball up to Christian Watson, but I got good closeout speed. I get there and I drop a pick. I should have had that. Up 7-0 now, and Teddy Bridgewater really will not stop trying. He tried to throw it up again, but he ended up throwing it out of bounds. Probably would have been picked off though. Then on 2nd and 7, Christian Watson hit me with this little route. I would have picked it off honestly, but Chris Jones ended up getting a sack. They done made it all the way down the field, and on 1st and goal, Teddy Bridgewater tries to force his ball in, and L'Jarius Sneed almost catches his pick, but his feet's out of bounds. Then on 3rd and goal, Teddy Bridgewater can't find nobody open, even though there's probably somebody open. He just throws the ball out of bounds so they can go for the field goal. They end up getting the ball back before halftime, and he tried to test me again, throwing this ball to Christian Watson to the sideline. He caught it, but I ended up knocking the ball out. We was out of bounds anyway. Not gonna lie, this play right here is the definition of a teammate being there for you. Cause on this 3rd down, I get beat on this comeback route, but the safety comes all the way down and picks the ball off. That's crazy. We're up 17-0 in the 3rd quarter because we're playing amazing defense. They try to do a screen play, but I come down and lay wood. Now I'm lucky Teddy Bridgewater is a trash quarterback because on 3rd down I get hit with this in route, but he's inaccurate. It's 1st and 10. I see that they're doing a screen play, so I come down and Teddy Bridgewater still throws this ball, and I'm picking this ball off my first pick in the Super Bowl. Take this all the way home for a pick 6. We're up 27-0 in the 4th quarter, so this game is over with. And I get a little greedy, try to go for the pick. I kind of get dunked on. We still won though. Fuck. Now this game might be over, but I ain't done. On 3rd down, Teddy Bridgewater tries to force his ball into Christian Watson. I end up catching this pick and take home the longest, I'm pretty sure, I think the longest pick 6 in Super Bowl history. And at this point, Teddy Bridgewater just handing picks out. He gets another one, but this time to Trent McDuffie. Through all the offensive struggles we had in the regular season, we beat the brakes off the Packers 34-0 in the Super Bowl. Mahomes didn't have an amazing game, but I guess he did what he needed to do. Got the job done. Christian Watson had a good 5 catches, 62 yards. Wasn't all on me though. The defense was crazy this game. I had 2 picks at both of them for 6. Mike Edwards had a pick and Trent McDuffie had a pick. After having an amazing rookie season, after I helped the Chiefs win their 3rd championship and won Super Bowl MVP, Defensive Rookie of the Year, and Best DB in the league, there's a special someone coming up in this next draft. It's my little brother.